to kids that are not watching this video. Do your freaking homework. Okay. That's it. Do it. And learn from your homework, because I'm pretty sure you're not watching the videos. I'm pretty sure you're not taking notes. Okay. So we're back to sets. S-E-T-S. Okay. We're only going to do one lesson every other day. And also there should be time that you can ask questions based off your tests. So now we have 2 tests with a lot of material in those 2 tests. A lot of good stuff. It might be overwhelming, but we're going to organize it and we'll fix it and we'll be okay. All right. So this is the last part of sets, and so far sets has been pretty easy, I think. Okay. So cardinality was a little weird, I think, and.
Yeah, I wasn't here. Both the days that I had missed, it was in 2, so.
Yeah, all right, so we'll catch you up here. Watch the videos. All right, so there's a set called the universal set. And it's symbolized by a capital U. Now, that is not the union symbol, okay? So this is not, remember when we had A union B, right? That means something's in either one of those two. This is not that symbol. This is I try to bold it and make it italicized a little bit when I print it. I didn't do it perfectly, but it's capital U, okay? And it means everybody's in that one. Everything is in that set. Everything we're talking about. So it could be integers. If we're going to have integers, the universal set is all the integers, and we should know what that means. Rational numbers, cars, people over 7 foot. How many people over 7 foot tall do we have on our campus?
Probably like, what?
I don't think we have any. So the universal set would be the empty set at this point on our campus. But there are people in this world that are over 7 foot tall. So if we're going to talk about all people in the world, the universal set does include that. Okay. And then from somewhere back in probably 5th, 6th grade, you learned about Venn diagrams. Okay? And they're named after John Venn. Now your English teachers stole that and made it a double bubble, but it's still a Venn diagram. And so this. I still call it a Venn diagram. So is it? They went back. Okay, when I first started teaching, they used to call it double bubble.
What?
A double bubble. So you'd have the 2 things and then the characteristics, and if they shared a characteristic.
Whoa.
So that was the double bubble. So the characteristics. So your car and your car. Well, they both have 4 wheels. They both are red. They both. Mine is 3 1/4 wheels. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So.
I got 3/4 of the car.
3/4 of the car. There you go. All right. So there we have a Venn diagram. Now there are 4 very basic Venn diagrams that you should be somewhat familiar with. The first one is they actually have nothing in common, and they're called disjoint.
Disjointed.
Yes, they have nothing in common. Can you think of 2 things that have nothing in common, no overlap at all? What?
Me and Hazen.
No, you don't. You both are sharing this class. Yes. Tell me.
And you. You like math.
I hate math.
But you both drive.
How about yeah.
Me and an orange.
Yeah. So that
You're
we
both living.
okay.
An orange isn't living.
Now, I picked orange.
Yeah.
Victoria.
Okay. Yeah. So it's really hard. How about you could do male and female. You used to be able to do that one.
Whatever, because we both have hands and feet and eyes.
But if you can't be a female. I don't like that.
It's 2021.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. It used to be that you can't be that. Okay.
But now it's
No.
How about natural numbers and negative numbers.
But there's still numbers.
No, but you can't be in both of them. A number can't be in both of those,
Okay.
right?
But
Every
there's
number.
nothing in common.
Yeah, that's
Negative-
probably
negative
not the
one-
best definition.
-1.
Okay, I'm gonna put that. Not the best definition. I will read.
-1 and 1.
I already
both
did.
have 1.
Yep, but they can't be in both of them. So disjoint means each element cannot be in both.
I was getting confused on.
The word element is, I think, is what's confusing. I did that. It's my bad. Okay, ready? Proper subsets. Okay, so this is proper subset. There's at least one element that's not in there. So this is A and this is B. Equal sets. A equals B, so it's just one circle. Oh, this is wrong. I did this wrong. Shoot. This is this. I don't really love these. There's A and here's B, but there's at least one item out here.
We had those
They've showed up somewhere.
on our test?
No. Maybe. I don't think so. I don't know. And then some means that there's at least something in there. There's some things over here, there's some things over here, and there's at least one in the overlap.
Hi, Nicole.
Do you like the quantified
Hope you're doing your work.
quantified statement on the test yesterday? Do you remember seeing it?
Explain.
It was which one?
It was already on, I think. Anyway, it's
Explain.
good. One was to rewrite it, and the other one was negate it. So
Okay.
I thought it was good
Those
good
were-
questions. I think it's helped me in multiple choice too.
Yeah. They weren't hard, but they were kind of confusing. I had to be
Well,
like,
you had
okay,
to
wait.
you had to really
So-
sit there and like
Think
Mhm.
about it. And
think about
Yeah.
I had to like write it out.
Hope you got it
as I
right.
was
We'll see if
reading
you didn't get it right. We'll go
I
over it
didn't
again.
like breeze.
Okay, so
72 question test.
you like that?
Yeah, it was
It
awesome.
took me 2 hours.
That's what it's supposed to. It's supposed to take you 90
I
minutes.
left at 9:30. I got there at first period.
Yeah, but you work fast. Okay, ready? Use the Venn. What's in set A? Okay, so also wait a second before we begin this. Cross out. No. Highlight the Roman numerals. Okay, the Roman numerals are not elements. They are just ways to designate that region. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this a little bit nicer, maybe how I would like to test it.
Our notes are not awesome.
Okay, wait till we're done. Okay, so set A contains what elements? Who is in set A? A, B, C, and D. Isn't D also in A?
Yes.
Okay, so A, B, C, D. Okay, now they could ask really nice, creative questions.
You asked a weird question yesterday.
I could throw them out
It
too.
was-
If
no.
they're bad, I could always give
It
you
was
points.
like, so if someone went 55 miles an hour and then they dropped down to 45 or 44 and the trip was
What's missing?
4 hours. No,
Oh yeah, I like that one.
No, it was 4 hours long. How far did they travel or something? And it was like the distance or to the destination, something. I was like,
Something's missing from the problem. You had to find what
Yeah,
was
that's a
missing.
good question.
Yeah,
it was very
that was a good one.
confusing.
That was a good little question. See how y'all
The
did?
answer.
I have no idea.
I
I just click
distance
questions.
of the distance.
I thought,
of
oh, that's a good one.
travel,
Clicked it.
Wasn't it?
I think the distance. I think distance. All right. All right. Here we go. Ready? Here's a good creative one. Haven, tell me the set.
Yeah.
what's in B but not in A?
E.
Is it just E?
And Roman numeral 3.
Just Roman numeral, yeah. Just
No. Wait.
the elements in
In
B
B.
but not in A. Okay?
E.
All right, ready?
Are we not
The
doing
sets,
elements?
the set of elements in U that are not in A.
We have
F
a
and G
Be careful.
and D and
What's not in A?
E. Wait, they're all in. No.
Okay,
Not
so
in A.
not in A is removes all
A
those.
is, yeah, so
F
E.
and G.
I said
What about E?
F and G and E.
E. E is also in,
Because
remember,
E is in U.
U is everybody. U is the box, okay? So when you see this on your homework, U is the box. So it's E, F, and G. All right. So what's in U that's not in A or B?
F and G.
F and G. Okay, so these are really fun questions to ask. And also, it's really easy, instead of listing them all out, just to do the regions. Okay.
How awesome do you think math would be if they never brought letters in?
I know, I don't know what we'd do. It'd be boring.
Wouldn't it be so
All right.
easy? Like,
All right, you ready? The next thing is called the complement of a set. Okay? And it's basically what's not in that set. So it's very similar to not, but it's with that little apostrophe. So it's every element that's in the universal, but not in set A. So here's the universal. Universal here consists of 1 through 7. C consists of 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's in C complement? C complement would be everything that's in U, but not in C. So 1
And 7.
and 7. So it's very similar to the not in logic. Okay. The intersection of sets A and B, which is written like that, A intersect B. Okay. Here's the good definition of it. It's all the elements that are common to both sets. Common to both sets. I'm going to try to use that instead of, I usually just say what's in this and this, and then everybody puts everybody in there. But it has to be common to both A and B. Common to both A and B.
so I'm figuring it
All right, so here's A, here's B. What's in A intersect B?
out. 1, 2, 3, 5.
One's in both of them, three's in both of them, five's in both of them. Piece of cake, right? Okay. Can we turn this above problem into a Venn diagram?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Where am I going to put the number 1?
Middle.
In the overlap. In the football. Where am I going to put number 3?
B. Oh wait, why did you skip?
Where am I going to skip? All right, so
I just didn't want to do this.
So here's the best way to do it. Region 1, Region 2, Region 3, Region 4, and you said 1 goes in the middle, in Region 1. So where does 2 go?
2 goes in region
Okay, 3 goes in
3. Region 1. And
Four-
the middle.
4.
Wait.
Good job.
The Roman numerals are confusing.
They're just so that you don't have to say middle or.
I like to
Where,
say middle.
okay, where does 4 go?
4 goes on the right.
Okay. 5
Middle.
middle. 6,
Right.
7 left.
Left. Right. Left.
Are we in shares?
We're in band now. Okay? And then, ready? All right, so that was the complement It's not the complement. Did I say? No, that was the intersection, right? Oh my gosh. Okay.
You already said
Complement, intersection, union.
Do what?
The union.
Union.
This one makes sense because it looks like a U. And those should not be underlined. I don't know why they're underlined.
I just spell that. It looks like UNIZN.
UNION. Okay. All right. Now, this is all the elements that are in set A or in set B or in both in the middle. Okay. So I do this, and it is all of this. Okay, it's everybody who's in A, it's everybody who's in B,
So if it was in U,
but not in U.
so if it was like the last one, F and G would not be
Okay. And then they have these nice little two things.
it. These are answers the question.
I said yes, that's good.
I know, but I'm said the people in the video probably like,
Oh, yes, that was correct. Yeah, video people, good job. Okay. All right, so they have these two little things. The intersection of any set with the empty set is the empty set.
Repeat.
All right. So, okay, remember this is the previous one, intersection. So what does any set have in common with the empty set? Nothing. I don't care what A is. It has nothing. There's nothing in common with the empty set. Therefore, the intersection is the empty set.
what if
But
A
if-
is
But if it's union, a union empty set, it becomes an A.
oh,
So just put those there. You might have to reference them to do your homework. Okay,
that's a Russian.
it's your time. All right, ready? Okay? So here we go. Union of these two things. Okay, see this U in the middle? That's the wrong symbol. Because that looks like universal, right? Because it's a capital U. It's supposed to be like this one up here. Your homework doesn't. You don't see a difference between those two U's. That one's correct. This one is incorrect. I mean, I typed the wrong symbol in. Is what I'm saying. When I made these notes 4 years ago. Okay, and I haven't gone back to fix them, and I won't this time either. I'll just tell the next class, hey, guess what? It's the wrong symbol. It should just be this symbol right there. Okay, so what is included in these? The union of these, which means everybody in this first one and everybody in the second one don't repeat. 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 6, 7 already got, 10 already got, 11. Okay, what about the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody's included. What about the next one? A set, universal, a set, union, the empty set is just the set. 1, 2, 3. Now, it only gets good when these things are mixed up. So that test yesterday was in order. Or order of the chapters. There's one button which scrambles all the things. And I had it scrambled. And I looked at it and said, no, they'll get too confused. So I put it back in order. But it's coming. It's coming. All right. Here we go. Some problems. Oh, wow. Okay. We're not going to finish this. Some problems involve more than one set operation. Okay. So just like you did algebra, work from the inside out. So we're going to have a really small universal set, only has 5 elements. We're only worried about 5 elements. Set A is B and C, and set B is B, C, and E. Okay. So we're going to see if we can answer these questions. This is on the test. This is in your homework. Get these right. So let's do what's inside first. So what I want to do first is A union B. A union B. All right. I need a volunteer in the class. Tell me what is an A union B. I think I will pick Haven.
What?
What is an A union B?
Great question. BC.
B, everything in A, and everything in B. Right? That's the definition. Everything in A, and then everything also in B. It has to be in A or it has to be in B. A or B. Every element that's in A or B. Okay, but then we took the complement of that. So we're going to take the complement of that. So what is in the universal set that's not in what we just did? What's in the universal set that's not B, C, or E? And I got A, D. So they're basically two-step problems. Okay. Ready? This is a fun one. They get really fun because your mind will be twisted a little bit. Okay. So we got A complement. So I'm going to write down A complement first. What's in universal that's not in A? I got A, D, and E. What's in B complement? I got A and D. All right, now we want this symbol right here. We want to take that and that with the intersection symbol. Get the number down. Okay, so the intersection symbol means what elements in both of these? A and D. So there's your answer right there. So A complement, union, B complement. Not union, intersect. Sorry. Complement, intersect, B complement. Okay, so basically what we do with these is we do what's inside, or what part we need to do first, and then do the second part. So it basically become two-part problems. Nothing. Just means do it first. Do what's inside, just like algebra. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is A intersect B. What is A intersect B? Intersect means they have to be in both of the sets. B and C. Okay, then what is A intersect B complement? What's in the universal set that's not in that set? A, D, and E. And I'm going to tell you, some people can do these things so fast and so accurate, it amazes me. And some people need to slow it down and do part by part. And if that's you, that's you. Just take your time.
I'm just confused.
Oh, they're going to get more confused. Watch when you get your homework. They get really nice.
Hold on. I'm just confused on remembering the difference between them.
Yep. Okay, so here's what I do.
How I was on the test.
I think this is and.
The P and Q's, like the up and the
And.
Yep,
down.
they work the same way. So I always think that and
Okay, so and.
means they had to be in both A and B.
And.
But you got to remember that, yeah. So this is going to be a small group. And union means they could be in either group.
Union means.
Either group.
What do you mean by union?
Either A or B. So I think the term or.
Okay, the term
That doesn't
or
help.
confuses me.
Okay, don't use it then.
So how does, okay,
Always go back to the definitions if you need to.
Union.
using the union, what do you,
What's A union B?
a union?
Wait. So
It could be in A or it could be in B.
it could be B, C, or
Mm-hmm.
E.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't that be? And wouldn't that just be? The
No,
other one?
what's A and B?
A and B is
B, C, E.
No.
No, it's BC.
Just be C because it has to
Oh,
be
it has to
in
be both.
both.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
the word both is what we need to remember.
And is both.
And is both, and then the other one's the opposite. Let's practice. Ready? Okay. All right. Here are some numbers. I don't care about what's the numbers. I'm just going to do regions. These are all interesting numbers in the world, okay? Pi e square root of 2, square root of negative 1. All right. What is in A union B? What regions?
A or B.
A union B. What regions? And it's either 1, 2, 3, 4, or some combination of them.
A or B.
A or B.
So pi.
Just tell me the regions.
A and B. 1 and 3.
What about region 2?
Yeah.
It's regions 1, 2, and 3. Okay? I don't want to print them all out, all the numbers, because that's not enough room anyway. All right, so what about A union B complement?
So not in A or B.
Right. Yep. Okay.
I know, so that's it.
What's in A and B? A intersect B.
A or 1, 2, and
Well, that was A union B.
3.
A intersect B.
So it would just be 1 and
Nope.
Just 2.
Just 2. Just the overlap.
That's what they have in common.
Here comes a good one. Ready? What is the complement of what we just got? 1 and 3? See what Haven thinks. What's the complement of what we just got?
1 and 3. I just don't know.
I don't like his faces because he does.
What's in the universal that's not in that?
Oh.
1,
1,
3, and 4. Okay, so it's real easy to miss a region.
Don't tell me like I'm wrong.
Well, you were close. Okay, A complement and B. A complement intersect B.
No, it wouldn't be. It would be 3 and 4.
A complement is 3 and 4, right? A complement is 3 and 4.
Oh, so it
Intersect
would
B.
be 2 and.
Okay, so
I don't know. I'd
right.
say
Okay, so they get fun.
No, they don't.
So A complement is what regions?
A complement is 2 and
A complement is 3 and 4.
I don't know.
What's not in A? So I just kind of cover up A. Yep.
What's not?
And then so it's 3 and 4, right? Okay. Now what's in B? What regions are in B? 2 and 3. So now that symbol means intersect. They have to be in both of those. What's in both of those?
2, 3, and
No.
Both.
What's in
Three?
both of those? Just 3. Just 3. Oh, there's plenty. This is why you got to do your homeworks.
Well,
All right, so what's A?
question over and over and over doesn't help me get it.
B complement.
What's A?
This is a good one right here.
Hold on.
You guys try it.
So it's not in B, so
Think I know it? Maybe.
2.
I got 1.
You got 1 and you got 2. All right, so let's do it this way. A is actually regions 1 and 2, right?
Yes.
B complement is regions 1 and 4.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, so what's the union of that?
It's the only thing. Oh, I was doing the other one.
Yes, you were.
So it would be 2 and
Union. What
4.
about
1
1, 2,
and 4.
and 4? Break them down. Break them down. And if we need to spend more time, we can spend more time on here.
Just for working on
Okay. There's one other thing that they do, and we're not going to do anything past this page right here. The next page was for if we had time. I added some stuff. Okay,
We're done.
this is it. This page right here will be the end of this chapter 2. Okay, now if you want to know how many elements are in a set, okay, they have this little formula here. Okay, and the explanation is there, but it's better if if I show you this. Okay, so and you use the cardinal numbers or how many elements are in each set. So to find how many elements are in the union, you take the number of elements in A, the number of elements in B, and then you subtract out the intersection. So here's what's happening. Okay, I'm going to show you with this Venn diagram. And so we have a lot of presidents in the United States. Some of the presidents have cats. Some of the presidents have dogs. Okay, and they say 26 had dogs. So there's 26 presidents right there. That's weird. That doesn't look like 26 in the video there. So there's 26 have dogs and 11 have cats. Okay? 9 had both. So there's 9 presidents in the overlap, right? 9 in the overlap. How many presidents are there that just had cats?
11.
9 plus 11.
No,
so
that just had.
Just had cats. That's what they're saying. They're saying 11 presidents had a cat. 9 presidents had cats and dogs. So there's only 2 presidents that just had cats. Because the 9 plus the 2 gives me that 11. Okay? So how many presidents just had dogs?
That 9's not another set of people who have
No, that's the overlap.
including.
Yeah. So there's 17 over here. 17 presidents just had a dog but didn't have a cat. And I don't know how many total presidents there are. But there's some presidents that had neither. They're out here. Ben Franklin was never a president.
Probably have.
Was he? I don't think so. John. There's a few Johns.
No.
John Adams,
How many
John
presidents
Kennedy.
Have we had? 50?
Don't know. 40?
50-something.
42.
I thought it was 50-something.
That's how many Super Bowls there are.
You're right, you're right.
How many presidents?
Here's an answer. The reference number
45.
45?
Okay.
Wait, Oh, in 2018, so 46, 40.
46. So if
When
Trump
did
gets
Trump
reelected,
become president?
18, 16.
16. If Trump becomes president again,
So-
does he count as a second?
16.
I think he counts as the same. So
We've
it's
had
still same.
46, and then Trump was in 47. I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, I don't care. All right. Biden is both. He has both cats and dogs. That's all I know. And I'm not sure if Trump had either. I think he was in neither. Okay, but I'm not sure on that
Say
either.
a duck.
All right, ready? Ready?
He said he had a duck.
So how many presidents had cats or dogs?
That's 4 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Cats
Cats or
or
I don't
dogs.
like that question. I can't stand the word or, but it confuses me. Because or could
19.
be this or that, or it could be.
Yeah. So it's all these numbers add together. The 2, the 9, and 17.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
Because the 9 is both.
But that's an or as well. Or means I'm in A or I'm in B. Okay, so here's the point of this little formula up here. Ready? Instead of trying to make this Venn diagram that confuses you, use this formula and it won't confuse you.
No, it
Okay,
probably still-
I'm going to show you why this works. Ready? Because they're going to tell you this number, and this number. Every time, they're going to give you all 3 numbers. And they did. They said 26 plus 11 minus 9. So that's 26 plus 11 is 37 minus 9 is 28. 2 plus 9 plus 17, 28. So this is what they're doing. I always show you this, but I don't know if you guys are that interested. Ready? The formula is much easier.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So here's the dogs, right? And there's 26 presidents with dogs. You 18? Okay. And then here comes the cat presidents. There's 11 of these. So I add 26 plus 11 to give me 37. Okay. But think what I did. I colored all this yellow. I colored all this green. But I counted those 9 twice, didn't I? I counted them with the yellow and I counted them with the green. So then I had to subtract out the 9 because I counted it twice. You don't get counted twice.
So they cancel
So
out.
it's 28. Okay, so Venn diagrams speak to me. They don't speak to everybody. Okay, that's fine. And don't try to force yourself, except for the fact that there are some problems with Venn diagrams.
Don't force
If they-
yourself, but
If they give you a formula, use a formula.
how I will.
All right, that's the end of this chapter.
Can you put up more problems?
Sure.
Or right on the
Here we go. Let's go here.
that you and the-
Here we go. Go to this page right here.
Oh, you oh my
We got time?
No,
No.
Yes, we do.
we don't.
Yes, we do. All right. So, people who like music were asked this: do you like classical? Do you like to listen to jazz? Here's how they responded: 30 said neither. 20 said they like both. 70 people said they like jazz, but they didn't like classical, and 55 like classical but not jazz.
Okay, so would that 20 be
20 is the
other
overlap.
people?
20 people. 20 people.
Like 20 people not included the jazz?
Yes. So how many people liked jazz?
90.
90. How many people like classical?
65. Or 70.
75. Okay. So that's 75. This is 90. Okay. How many respondents listened to both? 20. So this is a piece of cake, right? So far, so good. All right. How many respondents listened to classical or jazz?
Would that be 55 plus 70?
Or. They could be in either circle. This circle or this circle.
You add all 3 numbers?
All 3 numbers get added. So 145. Is that what you're getting?
Sure.
70 plus 20 is 90 plus 55. Okay? How many respondents listen to classical music but not jazz? Just 55. Very good. You got that one. And you got it quick. How many respondents listen to jazz but not classical? Just 7. How many respondents listen to neither classical music nor jazz music? 30. How many people were surveyed? 175. Okay, so the only thing that I see that you're delaying on is the or. And the or includes all 3 sections. So the biggest thing is or includes the intersection.
It's just weird because when I think or, I'm thinking this or that, so I'm thinking 2 things.
Right.
Out of it,
Right.
not
Right. But in math, it's called, there's a different term for it, but we use the, if both things happen, that's an or as well. All right, last one. Here we go. Ready? How many people got? Okay, so we got 29 students got news from the newspapers. So that's 29 newspapers. 43 from television, and 7 from both. How many people got only newspaper news?
29.
Nope. Only newspaper. There's 29 here, 7 in the overlap, so this is 22. So it'd be 22. Newspapers or television. Here we go, last one.
Or, oh, you had them all together.
We don't know this one.
Do 43 minus 7.
But why? Do 43 plus the 22. Do all 43s
Okay.
plus the 22, which would be 65. Good stuff right there.